Oh yeah, it's that time again. Feed the cows, lime the field, roll the field, spread manure, slurry on the field. I swear every time that happens. Anyways, this is episode 63 of Oak Mountain. Hey ho, good morning everybody. Little after 6 o'clock, March, we're getting places. Spring has sprung. Of course, all the snow melted away yesterday, and we're in a good position. We got 4 of those cotton bales hanging out that we probably should try and put away a little bit better in our shed today, and we can kind of plant whatever we need now. Both our fields need a little bit more looking after, of course, to be ready for all that, so that's probably going to be the priority today. We do have a bunch more stones to collect in the one field. We'll probably get the farmhand to continue on doing that. And that kind of works out because we're going to need a bunch of lime for that field and our other field that was just harvested with cotton. And I think that will, of course, need to get cultivated as well. So I think they've got all the water they can handle for now. We'll get this topped up again, make sure our cows have plenty of food for the day, and then we can get to our field work. Back to busy spring season. So we'll shut down the truck, get that filling up, feed the cows. God, those guys take so much straw, but that's not a problem. We actually did run out of pre-made mixed rations, so we're making as much as we can at the moment. We tried to get everything topped up. It took as much silage as it could. We might actually be low on mineral feed, might be our low point, so we'll probably have to go pick up some of that from the store at some point. And I did notice our plow peeking out just on the other side of the yard over there, where that needs to get sold as well, because of course we did buy a new one that we like much better. So bye-bye plow, we got to get rid of you. Sorry, not sorry. So we will take this over to the other side of the yard, and we can get the farmhand to continue picking up all those stones. As you could see, there was a little bit of a pile there, a few thousand liters. I'm not sure how much that'll translate over into lime, but we do have some lime hanging out around the yard that we'll need to collect. I think we might need to scoop some up with the bucket that's just hanging out. Might be a little bit of process. Not gonna lie, we have been avoiding it. And, well, I think... Oh my gosh, I think we're gonna get crushed by our tractor. That's why you gotta just really get out wide. Those double tires, that's dangerous, I tell you. It looks like our grass is ready to be harvested. It's a little early. It's only the start of spring, but I think that is because of our seasonal growth being turned off to get our cotton to work. But it is turned back on now, of course, and we are in full swing of spring. But yeah, our grass is ready. Not the biggest of a deal, but I don't know if we'll be able to get to it today, because we've got a lot of other things kind of on the agenda, which is not a problem. That's probably a little bit more realistic. It's not quite time of the year to harvest our grass, but that's all right. We will get to it when we can. I think for now, this is looking pretty good. We can send off our farmhand and they can finish up. They did a great job yesterday. This field looks so clean. It's almost a shame going over it, but we got to spread lots of lime So we will see how that goes. That'll probably be our job, and then hopefully we can roll it as well. The sooner we can do that, the sooner we can plant. Alright, that was kind of a pain in the butt, but we got it all sorted out. And now that third roll-off bin is kind of looking right in its home there, so confident this is only going to take a couple buckets. Shouldn't be too bad. We will have to drive over some of it. Kind of awkward with where we have to raise our bucket, but not a worry. We got this. Alright. This is our trailer, thankfully. So if we damage it, whatever. It is what it is. Cost of doing business. So that's one bucket load. This is 1.5. We could pick up the rest, but I'm not sure if all of it'll fit in here. So we'll get this part dropped off as well. Oh my gosh, just, you know, have a little bit of respect for your trailer, Randy. Oh my gosh. This guy. Alright, here's the last little bit, and a little wheelie action. Alright, we'll bring it up nice and high. Oh my gosh, and we'll drop it down real low. Alright, you know what, there's actually a good amount of lime. That's more than I would have expected. Tough to kind of see when it's on the ground compared to loaded up in the trailer there. And that wasn't that bad, you know, really. I'm thinking, like, we could put more lime into there. We are collecting a bunch more rocks today. I don't know. Pallets are easier to put away. And, of course, we do have all of these guys, right? So, like, we could just toss them in and make some more lime right now. Look, they literally all fit in there. So, whoa, hey. I wonder. No, I feel like the belt will not reach underneath there, but you know what, for curiosity's sake, we're gonna try something, alright? Alright, this is the moment of truth. Does the trailer fit underneath? I didn't and don't think it will. I mean, like, it's pretty tall with those back rear tires, but then again, who knows? What do I know? It looks like it just might. I don't know. Ooh, if we could learn to drive, then we would be able to find out a lot quicker. Oh, but that's looking pretty good. JK perspective, it sucks. Okay, well, you know what? We tried, and I think we'll just dump it out onto the ground, and then we can just load it up like we did before. But save the part of storing it in the bin because, hey, we're going to be using it pretty much right away. Alright, we'll back it up, something like that. Or you know what? Maybe something like this. That way it comes out and we scoop it right into our trailer. As long as we don't hit our little zoom boom over there. That's my new name for the telehandler. The zoom boom. Alright, so we're looking good. Let's get this guy turned on and make some lime. Alright. I'm actually quite pleased with this little crusher. It's done us well, and it's super easy to transport with our telehandler zoom boom. when we need to. And of course, this kind of new setup we have is looking good. We haven't had a chance to use it for, oh my gosh, maybe as much as we would like. Come on now. Maybe the telehandler would have been better for this, but there we go. Oh my gosh, we're looking good. Is that all it can take? I feel like I don't want to dump any out, so maybe that awkwardly is the play. And hey, this is the smaller of all the wheel loaders, so if any machine can take it, it's this one. All right, we're looking good. See, it's just making a big old pile there for us. We can move the machine away with this once we're done, scoop all of it up into there, and we're laughing. We're laughing. Okay, well, that actually is going to take a little bit to process, so we're going to go ahead and let that happen. We've got like 80% in here right now, which is way more than I expected, so that's awesome. And we're going to go start spreading lime over there. Of course, you know, we have slurry as well. I don't know, there's so much we want to do before we seed. We might not even be able to get to it this month. It's kind of insane how much there is to do. And of course, we have to cultivate our other field too, put lime on that. Like, it's just an absolute mess. But I think this is the priority field, and then we can move over to the other one after this one's dealt with. Because the corn, although it does get planted in a similar time of year, it is going to be harvested later. So ultimately, if we get it done a little bit later, and if we could stick to the edges, that would just be fantastic. But yeah, this is looking good. This field looks amazing. Freshly gone over with that stone picker. It looks like it's been rolled, really, but it hasn't just yet. But that is another job to get done, and it's almost at the point where, like, do we get the farmhand to start spreading a double application of slurry on here? Do we even have enough to do that? I don't think we do, but even just a single application would be great. Of course, it would be nice to be able to use all natural stuff. Eventually, we could get a manure spreader as well, because we are making lots of manure, and our greenhouses, although they use it, they go through it pretty slow, so not really a problem. We're kind of making a mess of our field, and it's tough to do the headland when they haven't quite finished the field, so at some point we're gonna have to cut it off, and we're missing edges and stuff like that. But this spreader really doesn't spread that far. It spreads enough to get the job done, but it's not the furthest, I'll tell you that. So either way, it's all gotta get done. If we miss a little bit along the edges, it's not the end of the world. It's just gonna bother me a little bit, but that's fine. So somewhere like here, we'll probably cut it off, and we'll just head pretty much right on up the field. See how much ground we can cover before we run out, and then hopefully all of our rocks have been crushed by then. This guy's picking up a whole new load for us. He's been at it for a little bit now, so we'll see how many more we get. Hopefully enough to fill up the trailer again. If we have to buy some more later for our other field, not the end of the world, but at least we're reusing as much as we can. Well, I guess that's all we had. Honestly, I thought there was still a lot more, but I think that it's just the reflection of the light and all of the lime-covered grates in there just kind of fooling me. So, we got a good chunk done, but not nearly as much as I would have hoped. And that's not a problem, and if we completely run out, we can just let the farmhand go get some from the store and they could just finish off the field. But for now, we'll try our best to get as much done as we can ourselves. We just stopped by to repair it because it wasn't running the greatest, and $3,600. That's the kind of damage we are putting on this thing. We are looking good on our lime production, and look at this amazing find we found up in the top rafters of the shed. This thing was just hanging out up there. Like, I was like, what? I always kind of wondered what it was, but I was looking at options for the trailer and stuff, and I was like, oh, this can take an extension. I wonder if that's... Sure enough, it was the right one. So, I'm not sure how much further out this gets us, but hopefully it should be pretty helpful. It doesn't look like the most amount of lime in the world, but I think we'll be able to make it work. Alright. Carefully, gently, wonderfully. It is always deceptive, though. I mean, this bucket, pretty big. We know a full bucket is like maybe 50%, nearly. So, that's not a full bucket, but what can you do? We have a lot more rocks on the way. Hopefully, they're going to be done pretty soon, because we could definitely use their help, I don't know, spreading manure, or slurry, rather. Even rolling the field would be helpful. Alright, let's try not to break this thing down so quick. We just put some repairs on it. Alright, that should be all of it. Wonderful. So we'll leave this guy here because we're going to have some more rocks to collect pretty soon whenever our farmhand is done over there. So, we'll leave this here. We can hop back in our spreader, see how far it gets us. I'm sure it really won't be too far, but hey, what can you do? I'd like to use everything that we do produce today, so that's probably the key there. I don't know, that would be nice. That way we don't have any more laying around for later, but who knows? We'll kind of see how the day pans out. We might just, like I said, send the AI off to the store, and they can just go do their thing from there. Whoa. Nice thing is, we can't run through this grass field and tear it all up like we did with our other field before. Gosh. And move that sign. I mean, I've been saying that for a while now, but for real, it would be nice to do that. We got so many things on the agenda. It's tough. Oh yeah, this thing is looking nice. Nice and wide. And of course it is a spreader. Not sprayer. So I don't even know how far it's going to go. Is that... Okay, that's... Almost. That's promising. You know, that's... Seems like that's a bit more than before. It's thicker, you know. Alright, so... We just moved over our tracks a little bit. I think that'll be just fine. Wow, and we might have tweaked some settings. And taken off a little restrictor plate here or there. And hey, there's no OSHA out here. No one's saying that we can't go fast. We're just spreading lime. If we don't have a lot of it, we gotta make what we have work. So it's gonna spread a thinner layer, but we can absolutely gun it across the field. And hey, that's all right. It's all right as long as it gets covered. It's happy. It makes me happy. All right, let's go. Another pass. These are like record-breaking. I feel like we should be timing these. I'd be curious if we're also going through more because of our wider spreaders as well. I mean, I guess in theory it's the same amount we would use anyways to cover the field. We just can get it done faster, right? Totally. I feel like we're almost out, but hey, look how much progress we've made. Honestly, like boom. Oh, and... Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's all she wrote. How's this farmhand? How you doing? Are you... They look like they're almost done. Alright, well that's promising. Alright. Now I don't know what to do. I suppose we could get everything brought over here to set up for spreading some manure. No, slurry. Every time, it's poop, okay? It's poop. We gotta spread some poop. Alright. We're gonna go bring this in there, get her topped up, and then head over to the other side of the field with it. Just that way, it's kind of all ready to go, and using our time in between, you know, waiting for the farmhand to finish, making some more liming the field, and instead of just sitting there waiting, let's kind of get everything prepped up. That way we can hop right into spreading some good old nature's fertilizer onto the field. Alright, thread the needle, run over the cow. Remember that this tractor is too wide to fit in here. Drop it on the cow. Make ground beef. Alright, alright. No, well, that's kind of unfortunate because our other tractors are kind of in use right now, and I don't really want to take off the dual wheels on this bad bee. So, that being said, we kind of do have to wait for the lime production to be done, or we could really just try our luck with our smaller tractor moving this guy. I guess it is just transporting, and it is a lot of weight. But, hey, tractors, that's pretty much what they're made for, you know. Not necessarily a lot of horsepower, but a lot of torque, and gets the job done. Could not get away with leaving this guy attached to our lime spreader, so we will have to use him over here. He'll be fine. Alright. Is it time to get a 5th tractor? I don't know. We are debt-free. It would be nice to buy something big and used. Not used, big and new. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been buying all these used pieces of machinery, which have been doing great, you know, but buying something brand new, not having to repair it for a while, will be awesome. And you can see this thing is struggling with this much weight on it. Definitely should have put the front weight on, because these front wheels, I don't even know if they're touching the ground right now. I don't think they are. Wow, okay. Well, this might be a little bit of a struggle, but really we just need to get it to the gate here, and then we can hop back into the fence and pull it over, because I don't think this is the best option. Alright. Yeah, you can see those front wheels not having a time. So, if we can cut it enough, we can drop that off right there. And, why do we put our trailers in such ridiculous spots sometimes? Alright, this one. Can we get hooked up? Oh, we can. Same thing. We're going to try and... Okay, that's the tightest we can turn that. So we'll have to straighten it a little bit. Get it in there, and I figured, why not top this guy up initially? This guy, that's very heavy. Is it already full? Oh boy. Yeah, it's got 88%. So, you know, it's still worth it while we're here, because if we're going to be doing a single application on that field, I think it's going to take a fair bit. Even a double, I don't know if we'll even have enough for that, really. Come on now. Oh, it's so tough to back up with this much weight. It's insane. Alright, we got another helper out today that is just starting to spread some manure. No, god dang it, Randy! Slurry on the field. So, they're going to head off starting to do that. We don't want to be paying too much in wages, so I think once our farmhand is finished with those rocks, which I'm pretty sure they almost are, they are going to hop in. But for now, I think our other guy is literally snagged a fence. So we will not drive into the river with this. But it does take forever to slow down, my gosh. So we'll turn this off and, well, I don't know. Go give this guy a hand. Looks like they're still rolling over there. Wow. Yeah, no, they hit a fence. Alright, is what it is. That's okay. We got everything transported over here, so I think if we turn it on and well, no, we don't want to waste stuff. So, oh, I see their issue now. There's a fence there. Who put that there? How did we not see that before? Okay. It looked good from the other angle, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna start it up, and we will now take over doing this dirty job, which it does take painfully long. I think, is our trailer just broke? I feel like our trailer's broke. We did buy this used, and we've used it a lot since. I don't think we've ever repaired it. You know what? I'm not even gonna finish this pass. I'm gonna fold it up, and we're gonna go repair it, because honestly, it's a little unacceptable with how slow this guy goes. We end up wasting so much material. Oh, is our farmhand done? Alright, we put a little bit of money into repairing it. It wasn't too bad, honestly. And we also picked up our front weights, which will definitely help just kind of keeping the front end down. Field's a little bit soggy right now, so is what it is. But overall, it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully, we can get this field done going with just a single application, because I'm not confident we'll have enough to do the entire field. So that's okay. But, of course, we do need to make a little bit more lime, so we might send the farmhand off, because I think they're done on the other side of the field over there. That might be the plan. So we'll get them in position and just kind of send them off, I suppose. Alright, they are good to go, and we're going to go head over, grab this other tractor, and go make some more lime, I guess. Just doing this last little strip that they missed for whatever reason. All good. As you can see, nature is starting to grow back in around our maple syrup area, which is looking great. Oh, man. We really overestimated how far that line would get us, for sure. But if we can catch up to where they're spreading slurry, we'll be good. Oh my... What? Did we hit something? I feel like something is not right. I think this is literally just how much weight we have on the front, because this is pretty much a full bucket of stones. And there's not a lot of air in the tires, so they can compress a fair bit, which inevitably turns us into a heavy bouncing machine, because the front end is heavy, and it's keeping that down. The back end lifts up a little bit, and then when we turn side to side, the tractor wobbles. The dual wheels kind of help it from flipping over, but you can see them kind of, oh my gosh, pushing down, oh my gosh. Like that, see what I mean? It's just physics, really. Just basic physics. Alright, so, big brain time. We're going to drop this off right in front of the wheel loader bucket. Wonderful, wonderful. Alright, and then we can make some more lime. Out of that, we can probably put the Funkasaur away. It is real good. You can fit a lot of stones in this guy. I will take it. Alright. Let's not nail our shelves. Not confident that we won't there, so we'll readjust, put her down, drop her off, and we're laughing. I suppose this guy can now get hooked up to the lime spreader. There we go. Alright, we're doing good. Let's make some more lime and continue on. Alright, well, there we go. Not quite another full bucket, but that was a full bucket from the Funkasaur, so I guess that makes sense. It is considerably smaller than the one on the wheel loader. We'll try and get this up nice and high without bobbing around too much. That is our maximum height, unfortunately. And we are lined up, so we'll see what we can do without ruining our machine. Alright. That's pretty good. We'll get her started up again. That should be it for stones, so I think we can get away with dropping our bucket back off over here. And you know what? Hey, we have the shelf empty now, so I'm curious. Does it fit? I feel like it should go on the bottom, if anything. But the bottom's occupied, so... Oh yeah, it's plenty big. We're good. We're good. The shelf, that is. The shelf is plenty big. I mean, so are the implements. But dang, are they great for organizing. Alright, so got the wheel loader hooked up with our log attachment once again. So we can start doing some of that, and it looks like... Oh my gosh, hey, guys, why didn't anyone tell me that I was going to need the bucket to load up the lime? Like, what are we doing here, folks? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous, Randy. Okay, and you know what? If we want to put it on the bottom... Will this guy reach up? No, he will not. Okay, so this guy's going to be going on next. He's just going to hang out there. See you later. And we're going to pick up this guy. Alright, cool. Wonderful. We got the lime. And yeah, this is not going to be enough to get the whole field done. So is what it is. We will let the farmhand know, hey, you're going to have to go pick some up from the store guy. Okay? Take our card, that's okay, whatever it costs, that's fine. Oh, no way that bucket is full, sir. There we go. And yeah, we can continue on probably with the slurry. We will switch over jobs and go from there. Oh boy, alright. We really like bashing into stuff with this wheel loader. It's just not as tall as I thought it would be, honestly, which... not a problem, but hey, something to look into the future. Upgrading? Totally. If we have the money for it and something cool pops up, or if it's just what we need, why not, right? Okay, so learn from last time. Let's just leave the bucket on for now. You never know what we're going to be doing next. Alright, now that that's all done as well and cleaned up, we can use Mr. Zoom Boom to pick this guy up and move him back into position. Of course, we don't want to go too hot and fast, because when we slam on the brakes, that is when issues are going to happen. So, that's looking pretty good all around. Honestly, I'll take it. We can park this guy, probably grab our bale fork once again, which I think is actually just in one of our bales. So, that guy can get dropped off, and we'll park this guy and get back to our field. Gosh, I feel like the sun is starting to go down. We got some long shadows, and my lights aren't even on, so that's how you can tell it's for real. Alright, so, bale forks on, Zoom Boom off, tractor, go. Oh, this feels looking a little bit like an abomination, I'm not gonna lie. Like, what's going on here? They're just over there? Are they out of Slurry? I feel like it's a lot of the field done. My gosh. Where did we end off liming? I feel like it was... Did we finish that strip? I don't know. Let's just send him off right about here, okay? Alright. Good luck, champ. You've done so good today, ma'am. Honestly. You deserve a bonus. Sorry for flashing you with my flashlight. Oh my gosh. Alright, they're motoring. I don't even know if I can keep up with that. Usain Bolt style. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, that's all I can do. I'm out of breath. Oh yeah, we're big time out of Slurry. So, we will scoot across here. This field is going to be looking kind of goofy, I'm not going to lie, because there's going to be areas that I've already had lime, that have now been covered with Slurry. And then there's going to be areas that are going to get covered probably with lime that we will cover with Slurry after. I don't know. It's just a mess. I'm glad we have this Fendt tractor though. It's a big boy. It's looking good. He'll get some use tomorrow when, of course, we start to cultivate that other field over there. And well, guess what? Spread lime on it again. So I guess it's kind of good timing in the sense that. We're already doing that job, but unfortunate in that we don't have all the time in the world to get it done. Oh, yes. Do it. Pick me. Spray me. Yes! Alright. Let's get serious, Randy. You got some fields to take care of, man. I suppose that's as far as we'll go. The rest will get covered whenever we do the second application. So that's looking pretty good. Oh man, and I suppose it might be worth, I was going to say bringing it over to the other field, but if it's completely empty, then that's kind of rough. Because we would, of course, we need to bring over this whole tanker when we get a chance as well. But if we could fill up this trailer and then bring it over, that, of course, is probably the best we can do to just kind of maximize how much we can get over there. So I think for now, we will just drop it off in its location. And I think when we get a little bit more money, we are going to go ahead and order just a little drive-through open shed for these guys. We don't need it to be closed because, of course, that is going to smell horrendous. but just something to cover these guys will be pretty good. So, oh man, we have our grass bales there, and we need to go pick up stuff from the store, like some mineral feed. So, I suppose we're going to hook up this guy. I know we got those grass bales hanging out in there. We did make those intentionally. We made them for sheep that we can't afford, but if we are able to afford them anytime soon, we have food for them. So that's kind of the thought process behind that. We'll hook up there. That way we can maybe put it on our trailer. I don't even know if we want to bring our trailer. Oh, man. Because we have another trailer to pick up there. Oh, boy. Alright, we ran down quick to pick up our spreader, and there are a couple little missed areas that I think I want to try and get done. That way they're not always popping up on the field that needs lime. Alright, you know what? We were having lots of fun doing that, and then I quite enjoyed it. It's very satisfying making this seed bed and just having those nice tight turns at the end of the field. And yeah, it's all looking good. But I think we're going to go run over, hop on the fence, try and use the rest of this daylight to get maybe a little bit of construction done and some landscaping. Move that fence post entranceway over finally, because we've been talking about it for a little while, and would be nice to do that in the daytime. So we're going to hook up to this guy, bring him on back to the farm. Thankfully, we can just drive over the field, no problem. We'll not be able to do that when there's crop in it. Need to remember that. Not a problem, though, for now. So I think, yeah, we will hook up maybe the trailer. I don't know. I don't really want to drive a whole tractor over there because that's no good. But we'll get something placed on the trailer. Maybe it can hook up to the back of our bale trailer. Who knows? But either way, oh boy. We're coming in crazy hot with this guy. Kind of forgot where we needed to park it. It can go just here for now. Looking good there. And now we'll go get this guy put on our big cedar. That way it's ready to go for tomorrow. Alright, she's looking good. Water tanker is good there for now. I'm sure it's nice and full, and it'll be ready for tomorrow when we go to feed the animals once again. But for now, I think this is going to be its resting, the grass bales that is going to be their resting place. It's just in this shed that they're in right now. So I think if we strategically park it just a little bit beside it, kind of like we do when we're unloading our other bales, something like that. That should be just fine if we go grab the telehandler real quick, and then we can get it unloaded. Alright, I think the easiest way, I mean, like, we could just drive up on it, but I'm really thinking that this plow is tall enough to just, oh, yeah, oh yeah, just do something like that, you know, the ghetto load, that's how you do it. Alright, now this tractor can probably get put away for the day. I'm trying to think of what's the job it's going to be used for next. Probably lime spreading? Yeah, fun. Totally. Who knows, though? I don't know if this guy's strong enough to pull around that big cultivator we have. I think we would need to use the other tractor in our field currently. But that's not a problem. Hopefully they're not having issues, but I don't see them moving. What's going on? They were just taking a pee in the bushes. Oops. I kind of scared them. Alright, we made it here just in time before the store closed, so we're going to sell off our plow, and really not too concerned how much we get for it. It's in good shape, you know? Hey, look at that, almost 12,000, even if we repaint it, 16,000 on the dot. Amazing. Yeah, we'll sell that guy. Cool, I'll take it. And yeah, that's our bale trailer just up there. We will run in real quick and pick up some mineral feed. Don't want to forget about that. Does this have? I don't know if this has a hitch. Dang, I was hoping this kind of would have a hitch on it. That way we could train it back home. But it is a pretty big trailer. So we probably could load one on the other if we really wanted to, I guess. I don't know. Nothing wrong with that. Got a transport trailer somehow. What you got for me today, sir? A big Massey Ferguson and a big forage collector. That is a huge forage wagon. Wow. Bergman, you'll love to see a big Bergie. Hey? Yeah, nothing we can afford or really need. So, what do we need? Pallets? Seeds. Mineral feeds. Looking good. Alright. Alright, we're actually just going to leave the gooseneck here for the evening, and we'll come pick it up at another time. Just another excuse to come over and shop, really. But for tonight, we're going to bring our new bale trailer home. That way we have it on the property for any of our bale moving transportation needs. There we go. Got it hooked up on the ball hitch, and yeah, so we only bought one bag of lime, but we had bought 4 before, and yeah, they were kind of just on back order. They got some in, and I guess they were just sitting in the garage. When I went to buy some, he was like, hey, are you the same Randy that has 4 sitting in the warehouse? And I'm like, well, I don't know. Do you have 4 bags for me sitting in your warehouse? And he's like, I think so. So I think we got them. So yeah, now we have 5 bags. So that's awesome, because I did buy 1 more, and we have 5 pallets of our mineral feed. So we're looking good there. You love to see that kind of stuff. So I think we still have a little bit of daylight left in the day, just enough to kind of putz around in our Bobcat, maybe get a little bit of landscaping done. So that is awesome. We'll probably get to some of that this evening. Might have to go in, get a little bit of food. You know how it is. But yeah, we'll probably end up taking this cattle guard out, because of course we don't even have any cattle on this side of the ranch. And you know what? Oh my god. Tried to hit the brakes, but I'm so used to going this direction that I kind of want to test out this other way. I mean, we have gone through it before a couple times now. But hey, our field's done. Can we just run through this? Is it going to destroy the crop? Oh man, I wish it did. That would be super cool, but hey, oh my... Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, alright, cool. Cool, power of the dually. We stayed attached. Look at that, balance of the weight on the trailer, but yeah, let's not try and get it to fishnail again, because it's definitely not light. So, let's hope we didn't twist the frame there. Although this truck is fairly durable, although it does tend to have its moments. Alright. And some fencing would probably be useful in here too, but super nice and peaceful coming through here. Might want to think about getting rid of that tree as well. Oh my, yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, no, we're going to need a fence there for sure. Coming in hot around and down that corner, but there's definitely space to get it done for sure. And of course this big stump hanging out there, but hey, not a problem. So we'll probably just get all this lime dropped off underneath here in its old spot for now. Or you know what, hey, no, it doesn't even need to get taken off this trailer, because this trailer is for moving stuff around. That's its purpose. So we will get these pallets just hand bombed off of mineral feed, and then Lime can hang out for tomorrow. Hopefully we have enough feed made for our cows by then, but they should be fine for this evening. It's so loud down here. I don't know, is that just you guys? Alright. Alright, yeah, we'll just throw a pallet down from our empty pallets over there, and then we can hand bomb all these guys onto there, and we'll be good. Alright, that is looking good. And yeah, that sun is coming down. Tummy is rumbling, and we got lots of manure in that pit. I don't know, those things weren't supposed to be related. Those were just things I was thinking of. So I think with this trailer, it is omega full in that shed. Like, I'm talking to the brim. So I think this guy, this is not a permanent solution, but he's going to get pulled through here, and he can just hang out right here for the moment. And we can get him filled up, that lime taken off, our trailer's filled up, all that good stuff tomorrow. But I think for now, we are going to probably go check out some stuff in the office. And wow, look at that sunset, hey? That's just gorgeous. You love to see it. You know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to take a photo, and then we're going to upload it on Instagram, just to flex on all these people that are like, yeah, I don't even know what's, like, it's just a nice sunset, it's a nice truck, and it's a working truck on a working ranch. Oh, here's how you really spice it up, you know? It's like, hey, the sun's over there, but I want them to see my truck, it's in the shadow. Boom, flashlight, look at that, yeah, boom, boom. How to light your subject 101 with Dirty Rant. Now you get the dirt on the tires. It's so good, man. It's so good. All right, well, there you go. A little photography lesson as well. So there you go. But I think that's going to have to be all for this episode. We're going to get some landscaping done after we get a little snack in us. But overall, we've gotten a lot of work done this coming month. And this coming month, we've got a lot more work to do. So I'm looking forward to it. Want to get a little mechanic shop set up on the other side of our farm there, which would be great. So we're going to close up shop for tonight and maybe try and get some stuff done. And that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.